Welcome to SAP Codem Learning Hub.
Hello viewers and users. Enterprise Structure Part 9 in continuation of Part 8. In this session, you will learn shelf life configuration and number ranges for document types. So how do you create the number ranges? What are document types? How do you create number ranges and assign number ranges to those document types? We'll be learning in this session. And we'll also be taking an example of shelf life. We'll just give a brief about the shelf life, and we're going to have one real-time example. We'll go and do all the configuration, and we follow that example. We'll be completing that task or assignment, you could say. Move on to the next slide. List of document types and number ranges. Users in SAP system. First, let us understand what all type of documents are there and what is the meaning and definition of document types. How do you create number ranges and what are number ranges? How do you assign number ranges? First, take a look at this overview. Whenever any transaction is posted in SAP system as a reference or proof, a document will be generated by the system. So you must be aware of it. Whenever you do any transaction, like for example, you create a PO or you create a goods receipt or any invoice verification, an automatic number will be generated, and based upon a kind of document, you will have various number ranges. So that's what a document is, and it is generated as a reference and proof. There are predefined SAP standard document types in SAP system. They are defined as two-character key. So the length of the document code, you could say, will be assigned by two characters, the two-character keys. So which controls document header level. For example, WE, WA, KR, KZ, KG, SA, and SD. So these are the details of those document codes. Document type can differentiate the type of business transaction to be posted. Example, whenever you do the transaction, so the document type will decide what type of document it is. For example, WE is the document code or document type, is defined that it's a goods receipt. KR is vendor invoice. KR is a code which will define that it is a vendor invoice. In that way, you can identify that what type of business transaction is posted and what kind of document it is. Document types are defined at client level, therefore can be used for all company codes, but number ranges you have to create at company level. So the document codes or the document types will be defined at the client level, that is the highest level, and you can use as you have a many number of following companies. You can use those document types for all the company codes under a client level. But for each company code, you have to create the number ranges. That's what it means. So these are the few example document types I have taken. WE, that's a document type. Goods receipt is a description. And the SAP standard assigned number code is 50. And this is the range. This is the standard. We cannot change it. Okay. This is SAP standard. 50 we cannot, NR code we cannot change it. And These are the number ranges. You can have number ranges according to your business requirement. WA for goods issue. 49 is the NR code, and this is the number range. KR is for vendor invoice, KZ is for vendor payment, KG is for vendor credit memo, SA for GL account document type, and SB is the GL account posting. So these are the NR codes, the SAP standard NR codes. These series you can have according to your business requirement, whatever is available, if somebody has used it, okay, if whatever free intervals are available. All this we are going to learn as we move on to the system. We will do all, we will create the number ranges. We'll see all the uh, transactions. We'll perform some transactions and we'll see how the number ranges we can assign and how the system is picking up the NR code and the number ranges automatically for each document type. Move on to the next slide. List of transaction codes for number range configuration. Users, when you want to configure the number, create the number ranges, and configure the number ranges, these are the transaction codes. Some of the transaction code I have picked up here. These are the important and uh, uh, transaction code for the number range. So the most important out of all this transaction code for the number ranges, I am picking up OBA7, FBN1. We will be taking these two uh, transaction codes and will perform our real-time transactions, and we'll see how the system will perform. Move on to the next slide. Number range configuration for document types. This is the screenshot I have taken. To go to the screen, you can follow SAP reference IMG, financial accounting, global settings, document type, and define document types. Or you can go directly by a transaction code ODA7. That's for this screen. FVN1 transaction code is for the creation of number ranges. So here, if you look at the screen, these are the document types. Like the most important document types in SAP MM system is a goods receipt, that is WE. If you double click on this, you get this detailed screen. Okay, so document type WE, goods receipt. You see the number ranges is assigned here is 50. So if you click here on this number range information, you'll get the screen where you can see 50 is assigned for goods receipt. This is the number range 50. You see here, if you click on this number range information, you'll see the screen 50, and this is the number series assigned. So if you take OBA7, you get this screen for the document types. So once you double click, highlight this and double click on this, so FBN will be activated if you click on number ranges. This is, if you click on this FBN transaction code, you will go to that screen automatically. So that's what the screen is all about. Move on to the next slide. This is the screen, transaction code screen FBN1. So you can go directly by using transaction code FBN1, or you can follow the SAP reference IMG path to go to the screen. From here, you will define the number ranges. So whatever fee is available, okay, you can keep creating more for rest of the documents, but here it's only for the two documents it's created. From these two, 50 is for goods receipt. Users, how does the system generates automatic numbers for each document type? Take a look at the screen. This screen, I have taken three different type of documents, and attached together, combined it, and present it to you. So in this screen, you have a purchase order created, and see the series. There's different series for the purchase order. And from that purchase order, if you create GR, goods receipt, you see there's a different number series the system generates. And while doing the GR posting, in the background, the system generates FI documents. You can also call them GL posting documents. See here, for those documents, you have different number series. So each document, the system generates a different number series so that you can understand by the number, or you can, if you want to do a search or you identify the document by document number, for document identification, there's a different number series is generated by the system for each document type. Here, this document type PO, document type GR, goods receipt, then document type FI, finance document. When you see here this series, just go back to our previous screen. See here 14. 14 has taken by somebody. Now 15, I did one GR posting. So the series is 15. The last two digits is 15. So this is for the FI document. But how about the number series for the goods receipt? For the goods receipt, this is the path, SAP reference IMG path. If you want to create a series or make changes to the number ranges, so you can do by following this SAP reference IMG path, or you can go directly to the screen for to make changes to the number ranges. You can use transaction code OMBT. So what we will do, we will see all these document types, and we see how the numbers are being actually assigned. We'll see the logic behind the number assignments and also the configuration of numbers. We'll be learning in this session. Let's go back. So we'll log into the system. You see here 50 and 49. There are only two series created here in this screen. Number range 50 and number range 49 is created. The rest, they are not there. So what we will do, we are going to create those number ranges for other documents. Vendor invoice, vendor payment, vendor credit memo, GL account document, GL account posting. We will create the number series. Already we have taken this number series. So what we will do, we'll go to the transaction. We'll see each document type, and these are the number codes, and we'll go and create the following number series, what we have taken here. SPRO, press enter. SAP reference IMG. Look out for node financial accounting. Expand this node. Expand the node financial accounting global settings. You see there's a document node. Expand this. Document number ranges and document types. Expand document types. Define document types. Click on this. This is a screen where you will define the document types and you configure the number ranges. So now we'll go back to our screen. PPT slide. 50 is there, 49 is there. These two number series is already existing. Just see here. 49 and 50 already existing. So we will create KR, KZ, and rest of the things, so on and so forth. We'll create this document types. So let's take first KR, copy this, go back to the screen, position on KR, that's vendor invoice, Control V, Take the document, double click on this. That's vendor invoice. See here, 90 is the number range code. Click on number range information, MPN1, that's our company code. MPN1 is our company code. Press enter. Click on intervals. Here, this is a screen where you will configure and you create the number ranges. 4950 is already exists. We are going to create 19. That's for the vendor invoice. So these are the icons. This, if you want to delete, highlight and delete it. If you want to create or insert a new one, click on this to create new one. This, if you want to find any free intervals, click on this. You can see any free intervals are available, because there are only two number ranges available. There are no other number ranges over here, so nothing free available. No free number ranges are available. Only there are two. There are two I have been already taken. Now this is for display and change. So we'll insert. We'll create 19 is the number range code for the vendor invoice 2025. What we'll do, we will take this series for KR. This is the series we have assigned. Copy this, Control C, go back to the system, we'll paste it here, Control V. And then Control V again, we'll change it to 999. 9999. If you click on external checkbox, if you click OK, this one, then the number series can be manual. If you don't check mark this one, these numbers will be automatically generated whenever you do the invoice verification or any document. If you create it, the number range will be automatic. If you want to have manual number range, if you check mark this, then the external number range will be activated. So right now we are not activating external number range, we are taking internal number range, so that the numbers will be automatically generated. So we created 19, save it, document number code 19 for document type KR. Okay, that's done. Now go back, take KG. KG is KZ, the second vendor payment. KZ, take 15, and the number series for 15 is, take this one, Control C, go back, KZ 15 we are going to create now. Go back to the system, insert again, that's 15, year 2025, Control V, Control V. Make sure there should not be any overlapping of the number range, 9999. Okay. Again, this is internal number range, so that the number will be generated automatically whenever the document is triggered. And now we will save this. Go back. 15 is created. Now KG. That is 16 is the number range code. The number range starts with 2 series. Control C. Go back to the system. Click on insert. 16. Let me make sure. 16 for the KG, that is vendor credit memo. Go back. 16, year 2025. Control V. Control V, again Control V, then we'll make it 9999. Press enter. We'll leave it internal number ranges. This one internal number range will not make a check mark. So we are using internal number range even for the vendor invoice memo. This is the series over here. Okay, 16 done. Save it. Go back to the slide again. Now we'll take KG. 16 we have done. We will take SA, that is GL account document 01. Series starts with 3000. Control C. So 01 for GL account document. Go back to the system, insert the line 01 2025. Control V. Control V. That's the 3 series. Make it 9999. Press enter. This is also automatic number, internal number generation. So leave it internal. We will not make check mark for the external. So this will be internal number. That's for the GL account. Save it. Go back. And the last one is GL account posting. That's 12. Copy this number range. Copy this number range. Copy this. Control C. So we have to create the number range code 12. SP. Go back. Insert. Number range 12. Year 2025. Control V. Control V again. Make it 9, 9, 9. So when you are making long number ranges, this is long number range. Whenever some other users they want to create and take the document number range, they can take the same document number range for any other document. So what we can do here, we can make it expand this year to make it 2050. Whenever you're making a number range, long number range, this is huge number, thousands of documents. In that case, you can make it the year 2050. So no need to keep changing for as the year changes. No need to come back and do the changes here. Okay, you have to reassign and create the number series if 2025 gets end. If this year gets over, you have to come back and create for 2026. But if you use it for 2050, then you can use it until this series, you can use it until 2050. So whenever you're taking long number ranges, this thousands of numbers, in that case you can assign a, a longer period. That's what I have done here. Save it. Go back. Go back. Click here again. MPN1. MPN1. These are the number ranges. We create it. Go back, go back, go back. Now we'll see KZ. We'll see KR 19 position just to cross check KR under invoice number range MPN MPN1. Select this, click interval. There you are. 19. We have done it. Just go back. Just we'll take a random look. What was the last one? SA. We will see SA. Go back to the system position. SA. Enter. Double click. SA01. Number information. MPN1 company code. Select this. 01. Go back. Look this right. We have done 01. Now if you want to take a look at SB, go back to the system, position, SB. There you are. Find position SB, FB. Press enter. Double click. That is 12. Number range MPN1. MPN1. Click on intervals. That's there you are. So 12. Create it. The last one 12. We have done this. Go back now. Go back. So in that way you can create and configure the number ranges for each document type. Go back. Here users, let me show you how do you assign few more number ranges. We'll see for the purchase order, for the purchase requisition, and other special procurement document types. Now we'll go to materials management, expand this node, expand the node purchasing. Look out for the document purchase order, expand this. So number ranges for purchasing document. Click on this, click on intervals. See here, there are various purchasing documents. You can see our 75 series, this is the one. So from here, you can assign number ranges. If you want to customize your purchasing document type, you can customize the document. These are customized document types. They have taken different number ranges. So this is the screen where you can assign the number ranges for purchasing document. Take a look at first define document types for purchase orders. Execute this. Standard document for purchase orders NB. What series they have taken? 75 for the internal number range, which is automatic number range. 41 is for the manual number range. So now 75 is in assign, that's the internal number range for the standard purchase order. This is the place where, this is the screen where you can first you create the number range, define the number ranges over here. 75. The number range for purchase order, assign the number ranges to the document type from define document types for purchase order. Come back here, position an NB, here you can assign the number range. And also the line item series at the interval of 10, like 10, 20, 30, 40, each PO purchase order line item numbers are in the range of 10, 20. So in the interval of 10, that's the line item interval, 10, 20, 30, 40. So that's how the series goes when you create more than one line item in purchase order. This is the number range 75. So that's for the purchase order. Now we will see for purchase requisition. Expand this. Define document type for purchase requisition. Execute this. Purchase requisition also standard purchase requisition is NB document type, and if you want you can have customized document type. Okay. This is the standard purchasing document type. The number range is 01. Thus for the internal number range, automatic number generation 01. External number generation, that is manual, they have taken NY. So how do you create the number ranges? This is the number range code 01 and NY. How do you create these number ranges using this code? Just go down, define number ranges for purchase requisition. Execute this, click on intervals here, 01 and NY. NY is running 401 series and 001 series is for automatic number generation. This is the number assigned for purchase requisition. So this is how you can create the number ranges and assign to the document types. These for purchasing documents. Then you go and look for contract. Define number ranges for purchasing document. Same way. So this is how you define. This is for the contract. Let's first go and see what is the number range code for the document type. Expand this. See here for the quantity type of contract and value. There are two types of contracts you know, or we'll be learning in coming sections, sessions soon about the contracts. So your quantity contract, there's one number series, that is 46. And value contract is also one number series, that is 46. That is the number range code. Here also you have internal number range and external number range. Mostly the companies and the organization will use internal number ranges only. They need to generate automatic number ranges only. Where in the rare cases they will go for manual number range. Manual number range will not have control. System generated numbers will have the control. They generate automatically. Each document will have one unique number. If you create manual numbers, maybe you'll go into duplication, so you'll have problems. So in that case, most companies will prefer internal number range, which is automatic generations. 46 is the number range code for both the type of contracts, quantity contracts and value contracts. Just go back, check now. 46 is the, here it is. So 46 series. So this is how For each document type, the number ranges are being assigned. Go back, go back. Similarly, there are other documents. You can see cases. Now we'll go back, show a slide. Go back, show a slide. Finish this now. We'll take a look at this some of the T codes. We'll go directly to this transaction codes and see what happens. We'll take first OM H6, go back to the system, Control V, press enter, interval. This is for the purchasing document. Look at here, this is the transaction code we used, OM H6. What was that? 46. So this you can go directly. This is for the purchasing document contract. Contract also there. Even the purchase order is also there. Okay. So this is for a various type of documents. You can go directly to the OMH6 transaction code. You can assign or create the number series for various documents. Two documents I have shown it to you. There is purchase order 75 series. There's the number range code, and contract I have shown you 46 series, and this is for the purchase requisition. This is all the purchasing documents. You can create the number ranges for all the purchasing uh, document types. Like your purchasing document means like your purchase order, purchase requisition, and then you have a contract, then you have service. So those purchasing documents number series can be created from here. The screen, just that's what. So now we'll go back, take OMH7, Control C, go back, go back, Control V. Let's take a look at this transaction code. This is for the purchase requisition. This transaction code you can see from here, from the bottom of the screen, OMH7. This is for the purchase requisition. This is the number series for the purchase requisition, and these numbers are customized. Some users, they have customized the purchase requisition document type. For that, they have created their own number series. The standard is 45, so the number series starts from 1 and continues. Okay, so this is how you go and directly create the number ranges. We'll go back, take a look at quick look at OMH8, Control C, go back, press enter, interval. This is for the service. Service number range has separately configured. Transaction code OMH8. See, you don't see other number ranges over here. So for each document, sometimes they have made it combined together, sometimes they have separated it all together. This is service package, the service request. This is separate number series they are taking into consideration. This screen is when you execute OMH8 transaction, you go to this screen. Go back, take a look at OMH9, number range for service sheet. So there will be service order, there's one number, service sheet one number, and other things we'll see OMJK. Let's take this series and see what the screen looks like. Copy, go back, Control V, This is for the inventory counting. This series, number series for physical inventory counting. This one we have already done it. OBAC, we have already done it in the beginning. Go back. This is we have done all the document types. Take any document type, for example KR. This we have finished this task. This is what we have done. MP and 1. Okay, intervals. We have done this. So the important transaction code was OBA7, where you can have multiple document types and you can go and do the configuration. And we also can see the number range code assigned to each document. To create the documents, number series FBN1. To view the document types and create new document types, OBA7. And this OMJK is for the physical inventory count. So we have finished with this. Move on to the next slide. Move on to the next slide. Move on to the next slide. Here we are in the screen. Earlier we discussed about the GR goose receipt. How does the system generate GR number range? So now we will go to the system and see how, when you post the goose receipt, how does the system generate the number range automatically. So this is what we are going to do. For that, you have to follow this path, or you can go directly by using the transaction code OMB. So let's go and see how the system generates number range when you do the goose receipt posting. Go to the system, type SPRO, press enter, click on SAP reference IMG, look out for materials management node, expand this node, then look out for physical inventory management and physical inventory, expand this node, then look out for number assignment, expand this node, define number assignment for accounting documents. Let's click on this, just take a look. So here for the financial documents, you can assign the document types. For example, goose receipt, WE. So the various other type of transaction codes, you can assign the document type. So we are not going to do this. We are going to define number assignment for material and physical inventory documents. Just go back to the slide and check. Take a look. Here it is. Define number assignment for material and physical inventory documents. That's what we are going to do. Go back to the system. Execute this. Take a look at the screen. Go to the intervals. You have 0, 0. This is the series for the goose receipt. 409. When you go back and take a look, what series we got for our document, when I created the document, I got 337. So that was previously done. Now there are several users who are using the system. They might have generated and posted more GR goose receipts. So in that way, you got the current series running 409. So some other users might have generated, because it's a public server, the users keep on creating GR, no? So that's the series running now. When I created, I got the series 337. Just go back here, a little bit tricky here, users. Here, for the goods receipt, from here only you can create the number range code, and you can generate the number ranges, and you can assign the number range code to the document type. So I'll show you. Just click on this display. Click here. You see here 01 is for all these documents. So one number range code 01 can be assigned to physical inventory document, okay, physical inventory document count and differences, physical inventory document, physical inventory recount document. All these document types are assigned to number range code 01. So our document type is WE, goods received for purchase order. Just highlight this and then go and click on display details. See here, this is our number range code 01. That's the standard number range code for the document type. Goods received is the document type. WE is the document type. WE is document type. And description of the document type, goods received for purchase order. So 01 is the number range code. Just go back, click on intervals, see here 01. This is this 0 in for other documents. And this one 2024, so this is no more in use. So the number range is utilizes 60 documents. Maybe the users might have generated during the period of 2024. So this is no more in use. 01, 25 maybe for other inventory document. Here this is our goods received document number. This is the current series which is currently generating the number range for the goods receipt. So this is how goods receipt number assignment is done in the same screen. Previously we have seen there are two transaction codes. That's first we go and define the number range code, and then you go and create another transaction code and go and create the number ranges. After creating the number ranges, go back to the document type and assign that number range code to those document type. That's what we were doing. But whereas here in one screen, you can create the number range code, okay, and then you can go and assign the number range code to the document type. Go back to our slide. Here we are. So users, you have seen how the number is generated for goods receipt. So with that, we have completed the process of define and assign number ranges for various document types. So that's what we have seen. Now we will go for shelf life configuration, the shelf life process. Move on to the next slide. Users shelf life configuration business requirement. We'll take this business requirement as our assignment. We'll log into the system in real time. We'll follow these parameters. We'll do the configuration. In that way, we will finish our shelf life process. So what is the business requirement? A food manufacturing company operates in a highly regulated industry where raw materials must meet strict shelf life requirement to ensure the safety and quality of the final product. As a part of compliance and quality assurance, the business needs SAP to automatically prevent the usage of batches with insufficient remaining shelf life during procurement and production. Here, take a look at this statement, users. There are two words here, procurement and production. So if it is in-house production, there will be based upon the in-house production, there will be batches will be assigned for the product, and each product will carry the batch number and the expiry date. So those products which are expired, they will not take into the production process. Okay, so the production process is a part of production and planning. So production planning module in SAP, this is a complete batch process management. So that's not our subject here. So if you uh, learn the module production and planning module, in that you have a separate uh, section for production and shelf life process. Okay. But here, this is we are learning SAP MM. In this, we'll be focusing on procurement process. So this company's business requirement is the system must ensure that only raw material batches with at least 60 days of remaining. So when you make when the company purchase the material externally from different sources, at that time the system should check if at least there should be 60 days remaining for the material which you are procuring. Otherwise, the goods receipt cannot be processed. The GR, while processing GR, the system will give you an error that the shelf life of the material has expired. So there are less than 60 days. So this is our parameter. 60 days is the time limit. At least there should be for a product to procure. So when you uh, process the GR, at the time the system will ask you to enter the manufacture date of the material which you are procuring. So if you enter the uh, manufacture date of that material, if there are no 60 days left for that material, the system, you cannot process the GR. So any batch which is less than 60 days remaining shelf life must be rejected at the time of goods receipt. And also, when you learn the production and planning module, in that module, you learn about the batch management system. In the batch management system, each product will carry the batch number and the expiry date. So if that batch they are taking is that, consider that it is a semi finished product, they want to use it to make a finished product. At that time, if the batch expires, they cannot take, the system should not allow them to take that material. The material which is semi finished should not be taken into consideration to make the finished product. The system should reject that this batch already expired. So in production, the batch management, if the batch management is implemented, that material will carry the batch number and the expiry date. So that's for the production and planning side. But we are learning SAP MM, so we are focusing on procurement part. So any material which is procured externally, so these are the parameters we need to set up. So if that product is having less than 60 days life remaining, the system should reject. So the GR should not be processed. That's what the business requirement and shelf life will be implemented using this business requirement. Move on to the next slide. Business requirement, business logic and rules. Users, there are certain parameters predefined. We will take these parameters, we'll go to the system, we'll assign these parameters, and in that way we will be following the business requirement and we'll try to accomplish the that will be our assignment. We'll accomplish that. These are the parameters and these are the value: material type, ROH, raw material, plant, and this is our plant. Minimum remaining shelf life. Whenever we do procurement, there should be 60 days remaining. Total shelf life of that material should be 180 days. And you assign shelf life parameters mandatory for all shelf life materials. So we need to go and assign these parameters and make whatever material is perishable and which has a shelf life. So we need to go and do mandatory for all shelf life materials. So we have to assign the parameters, make it mandatory for all shelf life material which are perishable material and which are shelf life. Move on to the next slide. Shelf life management process flow chart. See, uses this diagram will give a clear concept and you'll have a better understanding. This diagram will make you clear about the shelf life implementation process. So first, it goes like this, the arrow goes like this, okay, in this direction. First, you have date of manufacture plus total shelf life. That will be shelf life expiry date. So how do you calculate shelf life expiry date? Date of manufacture plus total shelf life. Date of manufacture plus total shelf life. This will be the remaining days. So what are the minimum days should be remaining? In our case, there should be 60 days remaining at least whenever you procure that material. So if even one day is less than 60 days, that's 59 days. So that will be considered as, the product will be considered, or that material will be considered as expired. So that's what this diagram is all about. Here, when you do the goods receipt, you have to enter date of manufacture in goods receipt. So GR will ask you to enter the date of manufacture. So system will here verify that will take date of manufacture to the total shelf life, and it will take the date which you have processed the GR, and then it will subtract it. If 60 days remaining, it will allow you to process the GR. If even one day less, that is 59 days, system will reject and says that shelf life of that material or product has expired. Move on to the next slide. So this is now what we'll do, step by step shelf life configuration process. There are not much configuration. There are only some little basic configurations are there. So we'll go to the system and we'll do that configuration. So first you have to maintain period indicator. For that, there are two ways, always as usual. One, you follow the SAP reference IMG path, or you can go directly by the transaction code O02K. So this we will do. And second configuration is set expiration date check. Similarly to this, there are two ways. You can follow the SAP reference IMG path. I can go directly using transaction code OMJ5, and you need to activate expiration dates per plant. Move on to the next slide. I'll show you now how those screens looks like when you go into the system and do the configuration. This is maintain period indicator screen. This is the screen. So follow the IMG, SAP reference IMG, logistics journal, batch management, shelf life expiration date, SLED. Then you have to click maintain period indicator. Here you have to define, this is the screen where you have to define the period indicator, whether you are taking period as month, as days, or as year. Normally, the system will take days, 60 days, 180 days. That's the standard most of the companies and organizations follow, the days. And in few cases, they will take the period indicator in months. But in our case, we'll be taking days only. We'll log into the system, we'll see how this all works. This is a screen for maintain period indicator. Set expiration date check. Move on to the next slide. Set expiration date check. So same way, SAP reference IMG, materials management, inventory management, physical inventory, goods receipt, set expiration date. When you click set expiration date, this screen will pop up. The screen will have set expiration date check and activate the expiration date for plant. So if you click this, there will be movement type. For the movement type, you need to fix the parameters. And if you click on the second option, You get the plant, we have to activate the plant for shelf life process. So this is what the screen is all about. Move on to the next slide. Then step-by-step shelf life configuration process. Then we need to go to the material master. There are certain parameters we need to assign in the material master. That will be done from the using transaction code MM01, MM02. I have now taken the SAP reference IMG because this is most commonly used transaction code. So we'll go directly to MM01, and if you already have a material, we'll use MM02. So we'll be doing this configuration. I'll show you how to do all this configuration. How do you assign these parameters to material master? And this here first we'll define shelf life data in material master. Then we'll activate batch management. So that will be in the purchasing of plant data storage view 2. We will see, we'll log into the system, we'll see how this all we can assign these parameters in the material master. Move on to the next slide. This is the material master. I have taken the screenshot. Material master, assign parameters in plant, tab. This is the tab plant, tab, store, location 1 and store location 2. You need to assign certain parameters here. See here, maximum storage period is 180. The units will take in days. Here, this is what here. So the standard practices, they take days only. Nobody will take, very few companies will take month or year. But normally it will be in days. That's the standard practice. Most of the organization will take in days only. 60 days remaining shelf life, and total shelf life of the product is 180. So these parameters we need to assign here. So we will be doing in the system in real time. We'll go back to our configuration screen. We'll go back, back, go back. Here it is. Now we'll log into the system. We'll do the configuration for the shelf life. So there are two basic configuration. We'll maintain period indicator and we'll set the expiration date. So let's go to the system and do this configuration. For that, you need to go through SPRO, press enter, click on SAP reference IMG, look out for logistics journal. Here it is. Expand this node. Look out for batch management. Expand this node. Look out for shelf life expiration date, SLED. Expand this node. Here we'll go to maintain period indicator. Execute this. Here users see there are 3 period indicators. 1 is for the day, 2 is for the week, 3 is for the month. If you want, you can customize it. You can have it 4 for the year. But by default, we are configuring in days. The shelf life will be as per our business requirement. Shelf life will be maximum shelf life of the material will be 180 days. So we are considering in days. That's our default parameter B. So highlight this, double click on this. See here, 1 stands for day. So we'll be using this parameter. Go back, highlight on 2 just to take a look at it. Double click on this. This 2 is for week. Go back, highlight this. 3 is for month. It as it is. We'll take period indicator 1. Go back. So no changes here. The period indicator will be taking 1. Then we'll go and set the expiration date. We'll follow the path: materials management, inventory management, physical inventory, goods received, set expiration date. Okay, just go back. So here, this expiration date will be for if you're doing, if you are implementing batch management. In that case, you need to set up expiration for that purpose. So we are onto the procurement side. So we'll go to the materials management. Close this. Look out for materials management node. Just go down. materials management. Logistics, material management. Materials management. Expand this not. Expand this not. Look out for inventory and physical inventory. Expand this not. Then inventory, physical inventory, goods received, set expiration date. Goods received. Where is GR? Here it is. Expand this not. Go down, set expiration date. Here, when you process goods received, the system will ask you to enter the manufacturing date. Double click on this. So it's already being done. Somebody has done already. Like goods received, the transaction movement type is 101. Just expand this. 101 movement is for GR. 102, if you want to reverse the GR, 102. For both, we will activate. So when you select one, the system will have a validation date check. System will check the date of manufacture. System will ask you to enter the date of manufacture, and that's how it will check the shelf life, remaining period. Remaining period should be 60 days. In our case, that's our business requirement. GR block stock, so it's already set. So nothing to do here. We'll leave it as it is. So already this is done. The period indicator one we have taken. That period indicator we have set up here. Save it. So that's it. Two basic configuration. Now we'll go to activate plant. Our plant is position MP01. MP01. That's our plant. Look out for activate shelf life. So you will select even plant MP02. We have two plants. So we activated for both the plants. Just save it. And save it. Go back. So we finished this configuration. Now we have to go to material master. Go back to our slide. Move on to the next slide. We finish this. Move on to the next slide. See, this is the screen we did already. Already we did this. Now we'll go to material master. I'll do the settings. Go back to the system. /NMM02. Okay, I already created the material, because creating material, most all the users, those who are learning SAP they know how to create the material. So I have already created, so no need to do it again here. So already they will take one existing material which is created earlier. 20543. That's the material number. Press enter. We have to take plant data storage 1, plant data storage 2. That's important here. That's where we'll be doing the configuration. Check. That's our plant. That's our storage location. Okay. Now here we'll go directly to plant data storage location 1. Here need to do the certain parameters you need to assign to activate the shelf life. Maximum storage period, that's 180 days we have taken. The unit will be in days. If you click on this, unit will be in days. That's what the period indicator we have taken. Total shelf life is 180 days. The next expiration date, shelf life expiration date. We'll select shelf life expiration date, E, and then this is the period indicator. Period indicator we have taken in days. That's days. So this is total unit in days, and this is the indicator in days. So, so when you set up the period indicator in days, you have to just select D as a period indicator. Okay, that's it. And minimum remaining shelf life should be 60 days. Maximum storage period in, in the warehouse is 180 days. Total shelf life of the product of the material 180 days. So while you're making the goods received, there should be at least 60 days remaining while making the GR. Go to the plant storage data. Okay, there's nothing to do here. This, if you are doing batch management process, in that case, you need to activate some parameters here. So we are not doing that. We are onto the procurement side. So leave it as it is. Counting one. So all is set. Just those are the important parameters to activate the shelf life. That's it. Save it. Go back. Go back to our screen. So we finish this. This is if you want to activate batch process, this configuration is required. So we are just onto the procurement side. So nothing we need to activate for the batch management. Move on to the next slide. Move on to the next slide. Here, now we'll create purchase order. Then we'll do goods receipt. So go back to the system. Create the purchase order. We'll take ME21N. Supplier will be 527. That's our supplier. Material will be 20543. That's our material. Press enter. Go back to the header. Your quantity, let's say 10. Delivery date, just take 30. Price, the receipt we pick up from the system. Plant NP01. Here MPNO, that's a purchasing organization. MPR, that's or PPD. So let's say PPD or MPR, we take MPR. That's our purchasing group. Press enter. We go back and enter the storage location. MPL1. Press enter. So in the PO, there's nothing to do. Just go there, detail items. This pricing procedure will be activated if there is a parameter set up in the business partner record, master record. Okay. Nothing to here. Just check everything is okay. No message generated for output purchasing. Okay. Just ignore this. This is a warning. Save it. Save it. Note down the PO number. Control C. See, the series is 75,000. Go back. So we finish creating purchase order. Now we'll do goods receipt. Go back. We finish creating the purchase order. Now we'll go and do the goods receipt. MIGO, goods receipt, purchase order, against purchase order, control V. This is our purchase order number. Press enter. Here, if you click on material, you see here date of manufacture, shelf life expiration date. Let us see how the system reacts. If we take what we have, just go back to users here. See, I have set up this shelf life date differences. So what I have taken, date of manufacture, 180 days if you add, so that is today's date. 4th July is the expiration date. So now we'll see 5th January, we'll take the date, see what happens system. How does the system reacts? So we'll go to January, we'll take 5th of January date, press enter, check, no message. Suppose for example, if I take the manufacture date a little bit earlier, we'll move to 1st of January for example, press enter, check, I have to click the item OK and check here, shortfall of 3 days. If I go back and take 2nd January, check, shortfall of 2 days. If I take 3rd January, check, shortfall of 1 day. If I take 4th January, then check. So it's okay, there's no message. So I've taken 5 January as the date of manufacture for this material. Check. Okay. So there's no message. Now let's go back and see the calculations. Just watch carefully, users. Date of manufacture, I have taken 5th January. So our shelf life is SL 180 days. If I add to it, the expiry date will be on 4th July 2025. Now, GR posting date is today minus expiration date, that is 4th July. So how many days are this is remaining shelf life is 60 days. So that's why the system is not giving an error. So from 5th January, if you take 180 days, 4th July is the date of expiry. So if I slightly make a change in the date, the system is giving the shortfall of number of days. Now, if I say product age, let us calculate product age, how old the product is. Date of manufacture is 5th January. Today is the GR posting date, 4th May 2025. 120 days has been elapsed ever since this product is manufactured. So the product is 120 days old. So this is how the system calculates. So you can take this example. And you can do your practice. Just go back to the system. So there are no error messages. If I take it, check and do the posting. Jail account, again there's a problem. It's not defined. Okay. Let us take this jail account. 31,000. Okay, now let me go to session. Go to FS00. Click enter 31,000. Trading goods. Create it. Okay. We are creating 31,000 in our company code. So this GL account does not exist. So better in this way, you'll be learning balances on local currencies. Then here, field status group, that's material consumption accounts. Okay, those are the two important things. Just check. Okay, save it. Go back to our check again. Okay, post it. So the goods receipt is posted. This is how can implement shelf life. Users we process the goods receipt. We have assigned all the parameters. We have seen how the system reflects the shelf life and how does the system displays the error message. If there is shelf life expires, the system will display the message while processing, and system will also ask the uh, manufacturing date of the material or product. Both are same. You can call product or material. Now, just take a look at this important point here. Just select display from this drop down and enter the uh, GR document number, that's 423 150 423. Press enter. Go to the material tab. See here, date of manufacture of the product is 5th January 2025 plus 180 days. So what will be the shelf life expiry date of that product? 4th July 2025. So this date will be picked up automatically once you save the goods receipt. You do the posting of goods receipt, you save it, then the system will automatically take the 180 days from the material master, will add it and will replace this date automatically. System will pick up this date by adding 180 days. Just take a look at those. Go back to your slide. See date of manufacture 5th January plus 180 days. 4th July is the expiry date. This is how the system calculates. Go back to the system. 4th July. So that's how the shelf life is configured and shelf life is implemented for the procurement process. So we finish with that. We'll just go back. Go back to our slide. Here, now any material which is in the inventory, if the date expires, if there is shelf life implemented for those material, if the date expires, so what all the materials shelf life is expired, you can use this transaction code. You can get all the list of those materials whose shelf life is expired. Just go back to the system, MB5M. Go back to the system, press enter. MB5M. Press enter. What is our material? 20543. That's the material. Plant MP01. And here we are calculating in days shelf life. Just here, execute it. You will not get any list of items because still this item has 60 days more to get expired. So still this shelf life is valid. Shelf life is not expired, so you will not get that any list. But this is a screen where you can use in this screen you can get whatever material is in the inventory and shelf life is implemented for those materials. And if those materials shelf life is expired, you can list it from there. So here you cannot see it. because we have done only for one item. We implemented one shelf life in only one item. That's for the test run. And then this material still has the, let's check remaining shelf life and see. So it will not list the item. There are no material whose expiry date has passed. This, try to see. So we don't have any material. So remember, MB5M is a transaction code to go and see the materials whose shelf life is expired. So go back to the screen. This is our slide. So we have completed the business requirement. We have taken the business requirement assignment. We completed the task. In that way, we finished the business requirement. This is a sample calculation for dates. You can take this as an example, and if you can practice, if you have access to SAP ID server, you can go and practice it. That's all, users. With this, we'll accomplish this session. See you until my next video. Goodbye.